So I'm figuring I'm going to go back to doing the 5 minutes a day, or ish. This is our current garden setup. This is the AeroGarden, and the two domes have peas, bush peas, which will probably take over this entire area. The squares have sunflower starts that we're going to put in the front yard. Everything is still fresh enough that I can't just pour water in, I still have to spritz. We were supposed to start the week before and we got everything set up, but it didn't happen. For its own reasons, mostly wiring. This is a basil. Do you see how that's only 4 inches apart? When you're sprouting seeds, that's how far apart your light is supposed to be from your seeds. Okay? This is the biggest thing people do wrong. This is the brightness gauge you need to sprout seeds. This is not the brightness gauge. It's almost. This is definitely not. Okay? Down here, see the brightness gauge? Okay? And these trays, because the light is a center bar that lines up right there, these trays will have to get shifted daily, probably 3 times a day, to keep them, the outer edges will grow towards the light. And that's a problem. Okay, I have to switch hands because I have a good arm and a bad arm. And the technically bad arm is the arm that got amputated and reattached. Except it's my stronger arm because I had a stroke on the other side. Anyway. So tray 1 right here is lettuce. And there's a lot of lettuce seeds in there because I'm just doing it as microgreens. For microgreens, you only need a tray 1/2 inch deep, okay? For microgreens. You do not need a full pot. So this is lettuce, about 3 different varieties. This is basil, which they'll grow about 4 inches tall and I'll start harvesting them and they'll make a solid mat of roots and I'll just keep harvesting. And this is chives. I'm running out of energy on my hand. Ow. Because endurance is a thing. Anyway, and then I have to switch these around, which I can't do one-handed easily. Don't you dare. I talk to inanimate objects, don't you? I have to switch these around so I can water the other side. Once the plants are established, I can just pour water on with a watering can. But until the seeds are established, you really, really, really want to do the spritz. Okay. And you spritz 3 to 4 times a day. The way if you had a greenhouse, the mister would go off. This really hurts the hand. Anyway, so I thought I would do a video a day, 5 minutes. Not necessarily have me on it. This is the garden room. These are the geraniums we wintered. Kept their blooms all winter long. They're prettier up close than they are here because here you're seeing the dead more than you're seeing the plant. Once it's 45 to 50 outside all day long, then or at night, then they'll go outside. So that's that. These are some houses that we're making into haunted houses. See? Isn't that cool? Anyway, I say too much. This is boxes and crap. And boxes. This is stuff that still needs to be sorted through. That's my smoker. That's garden equipment. That's in my messy area. You can't really see, it's messy. That's lichen, because sometimes lichen makes cool dyes. This particular lichen is making a red-brown. Let's see if we can get a light on that. See the red-brown? That might be orange. We may have to... Yeah, it looks like orange-yellow. How about you? Anyway, you ferment it in urine or in ammonia, and you get a really nice dye. And those two are the same lichens. This one here I have to go through and pick the different types of lichen apart because different lichens do different dye colors. You can get purples and blues. Not saying I've succeeded, but you can get purples and blues. Anyway, Poppy seeds up there. This is my seed box. Some of my seeds are 10 years old, so we don't know what's going to bloom and what's not, or grow and what's not. Smoker chips, dehydrator, bar glass. We have so much bar glass, it's not even funny. I really am beyond words. My carder, which shouldn't be in here because it's going to get moist in here. The heater, because the glass door has no insulation and this is a concrete subfloor and it gets cold in here. We realized we had ice on some stuff during the wintertime, so we had to bring the heater out. Bags and bags and bags of Halloween candy. Anybody want some Halloween candy? What else do we have? I think those are Laffy Taffies. That says Sweethearts. Sweet Tarts. I know there's Laffy Taffies in here somewhere. Let's see. That's the other dehydrator, see? This is a problem with moving so many times in 5-7 years, is we now have 2 of a lot of things. That's Jolly Ranchers. And bottle caps. Purple. Why are they out here? Because I don't eat them, the husband doesn't eat them, they came in something, I sorted them by type, and if nothing else I can dye fiber with them at some point. That's the thought process. Anyway, it's been 6.5 minutes, wow. Those are pots waiting for plants, can you see them? Yeah, those are pots waiting for plants. Tomorrow I'm going to plant up some garlic and talk to you about production planting versus boredom planting versus hobby planting. That'll be tomorrow. Talk to you later.